Hi everyone, welcome. This is Lisa Espinosa, spiritual career coach and modern day priestess. I'm so happy to be here with you today for day 2 of the Priestess Novena. And if this is your first time connecting with my work, I'm so honored that you're here. And if you've been here before, thank you for being here. And hello, Karen. Hi, welcome everyone. So if you happen to be starting, hi Donna, starting the novena today and you don't know what you've gotten yourself into, well, your soul got you into this. This is a 9-day journey based on something that I'm writing about in my upcoming book, Birthing the Priestess Within. And it's 9 days. You can do this alone, but we're doing it together, which is so much more fun. And during these 9 days, we will be here at 7 o'clock, and I will, chat with you a little bit, do a guided inner journey, and then we will sit for 9 sacred minutes of silence and stillness so that you can receive from your beautiful soul. So that's what we're doing, and the theme of this novena today is being the light of the world. And just to, remembering that you are all beautiful lights, beautiful beacons, beautiful lighthouses for the world, whatever it looks like for you, right? So there's no comparison. There's no one specific way. Many of you who've heard me speak know that one of the books that I study a lot is A Course in Miracles, and in the section, so the Course in Miracles is divided into 3 sections, and one is called the Manual for Teachers, and in there it talks about how teachers are called from all walks of life. Hey Jan. and they all look different, and they all are doing different things. It isn't and it's perfect. So wherever you are in your life, whatever it is that you do, you're exactly where you are meant to be. Hi, Teresa. So let's go ahead and just kind of open up our sacred space so that we can begin and have this beautiful time together. So just taking some nice cleansing breaths. And as you do that, just bring your awareness to this moment, to your beautiful heart. Bring your awareness to the earth. It's Friday for many of you. It's the end of the work week. And already, I'm feeling just all this beautiful angelic energy coming to clear your energy field, right? Clear your aura. So I usually wait till the end to burn sage, but they're saying burn it now. So just as you sit, just say that beautiful intention, that beautiful prayer of releasing the unnecessary, right? Releasing what doesn't serve you. So let's just do like a cleanse for the week. And it doesn't mean that you had a bad week. Maybe you had a great week, or it was all sorts of things that happened. We're just clearing the energy field. So just let yourself receive this beautiful sage and this beautiful feather, just kind of sweeping it all away, whatever it doesn't need to be carried by you. So clearing it, and we're sending this to your home space too. So we don't want to just have it stay in your home or wherever you're watching this from. We're sending this to the light. So it's the image I'm getting today is I don't know why, because I'm not obsessed about cars or anything, but taking a car through the car wash, so it's kind of we're going through an angel wash, just kind of clearing your field so that you can shine the light that you are even more greatly. So visualize those roots of light that are going all the way down to the heart of the earth. So we're so grounded. And we already did this in day 1. So I've already set the intention that for these 9 days, in this container, we are all safe, we're all protected, we're all surrounded with grace and miracles and healing and such support by Mother Earth. And we know that she is blessed as we gather together. So knowing that we have that earth connection, And then at the crown of your head, just visualize that lotus flower, just that lotus flower open, the petals open, like receiving the light of the sun, but it's the light of your soul, right? The light of the divine. And also, sending you Reiki, so just like lifting any unnecessary thoughts, any mind clutter, clearing that. Any worry thoughts. If there's something that you've been obsessing about and just kind of fixated on, that's hard to let go of that thought pattern, just receive the light right now to dissolve any of those thoughts that are not helpful so that you can access divine solutions. So just clearing that. And start to feel as you breathe. And if you want to do this movement with your hands, like you're clearing your aura, and this movement that you're creating more space, right? You're creating more space. And it's like as you create the space, it's like, you can light up a room with a single light bulb, but then if you put the lamp, if you kind of can spread out the light more, that's what we're doing, right? It's like you're making your light so like so I'm getting this image of this light, like your light just radiating out miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. You don't need to understand how that happens. But the thing about radiating your light is it doesn't require your effort. It doesn't deplete you. It doesn't take anything away. Like when you do this, the light just comes back to you as well. So clearing, just see your energy body just expanding. And let's go ahead and do our Mudra of Presence. And if you haven't done it before, that's fine. You can just rest your left hand on your left knee, and we lift our arm up, and then we bring it down, and we say, I am present. I am here. And again, I am present. I am here. And one more time. I am present. I am here. And let's join the palms of our hands together. And we just set the intention that you receive more of yourself today. That you receive exactly what your soul knows you are ready for. The blessing, the healing. And we put the intention as well that your ability to receive is enhanced. So a lot of times our soul is right there ready to give us the answer, and we push it away unconsciously for many reasons. So let's have that prayer together that whatever blocks we have, whatever fears we have, whatever vows or oaths or anything we've ever taken in any lifetime across space and time that would prevent us from receiving the blessings that are here for us, that those be lifted. And this is for everyone here live and all of you who are watching the replay whenever you watch it, whether it's later today or next week or years from now. And we begin with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. All right, so I hope you have your tea. I have honey throat coat today, which I've had so many times, but it's like extra good today. I don't know if they changed the recipe as the yogi tea, but I'm loving it. So, this is so exciting. I forgot they have little messages. It's like more oracle card reading, but the tea bag, wow. So this says prosperity is within us and all around. So yay. I'm just going to drink a little tea. Enjoy your tea. And if you do have your tea, we know that it's going to be infused with all the prayers and all the blessings, and that 9 minutes of silence and healing are going to be infused in the water of your tea. So then afterwards, when you drink it, it's going to be even like not only just more delicious, but more of a healing. So yesterday, we talked about being the light of the world, and today, and of course that's the theme, and today it was really interesting that I was really guided to bring that light to our root chakra, right? And a lot of the novenas have ended up being like a journey through the chakras, and I wasn't sure that was going to happen this time, and I still don't know. But today it felt really important that we receive specific healing and light to our root chakra so that we can rise up even higher, right? So whatever goals and intentions, whatever prayers you have, in order to receive them, right, we want to be open and we need to be really deeply grounded. So what's coming already is the question of what are your prayers? And if the word prayer, I know that the word prayer can be very loaded and heavy. If you've, like I know I've had a lot of not great experiences with organized religion, and for many years just stayed away from the word God or prayer or anything like that. I've done a lot of healing, so I'm okay with those words now. But please, if that word doesn't resonate with you, just use whatever word does, right? Your intentions. But what's coming is, what are your heart prayers right now? What are your intentions as we get close to the end of 2020? What are the prayers that are still in your heart that perhaps you feel haven't been answered yet? Or maybe they have, but there's more, right? There's more. There's still I think it was yesterday that I used the phrase loose ends. There's still some other parts of the answering. So if that's coming forward, then it's really important to be in your heart right now and in your root chakra, in your root center, to get clear on what are those prayers, those intentions that you have that will help you feel safe and supported, that will create that foundation for you in 2021, for you to share even more of your gifts, more of your light with yourself and with others. Sometimes it's really hard to get clear on what are your heart prayers. You might think you know, or you might start thinking about the prayers you have for your loved ones, which of course, those are here, and I'm feeling, Mother Mary is always very close, so I'm feeling Mother Mary just step forward, and you know what, she's already saying this, so just like, let's just do, so when Mother Mary shows up, you don't ignore her. So just like with beautiful High Priestess Mother Mary, that she is a beautiful mentor, I just invite you to visualize her there with you wherever you are right now. And again, remember, Mother Mary is so much more than what religious doctrine tells us. She is more amazing. She is more loving, more powerful than we've been told. She is so compassionate. So just feel her there standing with you or sitting with you. And just really feel her love. She's just really, right now, just saying, just to pause and feel her love. And she's saying to feel how she's so aware of how hard you're working. So that's what I hear her saying. Like, she knows, she sees all of the steps, all of the courage. She sees all of the times that you have self-doubt and worry and anxiety. And of course, she doesn't judge any of that. She understands that that's part of the heroic human journey. And in this moment, she's just inviting you to just receive her love, receive her light. So let's just do that together for a few moments here. And if there's anything that's heavy on your heart, and she's saying, please don't judge what it is. So if you're like, oh, this is not a big deal, or oh, I don't want to bother Mother Mary, she has, it's like, whatever it is, whatever size your ego says it is, doesn't matter. She loves you. Everything that's important to you is important to her. That's what she's saying. If it matters to you, it matters to me. So anything that's heavy on your heart, she's saying, hand it over to her. Whether it's a concern over a loved one, or about finances, or about your career, or about your health, or about your decisions, or, a house repair, whatever it is, anything, even like Christmas gift shopping, which is coming up for me right now, which I don't know, it's like, I have this part that's judging, like, that's not big, why am I handing this over to Mother Mary? But it's like, no, this is coming forward. So whatever is coming, and she's saying this is really important to learn this practice of recognizing what is heavy on your heart. Is if there's a goodbye that's coming, if there's some grief that you're doing, even if it's a little layer of grief, because you've almost done all the grief, but there's this one little layer, or maybe you're just in the beginning stages. She's like, whatever it is that's heavy in your heart, you don't have to hold it alone. She's saying, like, just hand it to me. She's saying, I can hold it with you. And of course, we know that Mother Mary is so aligned with your soul. So, right? But sometimes it's, for some reason, sometimes it's easier for us to visualize that handing over to the Divine Mother than to our own soul. So as we hand it over to her, I'm seeing Archangel Sandalfon, who's, delivers prayers or intentions, and he often shows up for me with a big crystal bowl. So I see him with this big crystal bowl, and just whatever it is, whatever is heavy in your heart, Mother Mary's taking it and putting it in this bowl. She's just putting it in this bowl, whatever it is, however small, however big. And Archangel Sandalfon, and if you don't know who Archangel Sandalfon is, it's fine, just this being of light. And he's just going to play that crystal bowl, and he's just doing that, and all of our concerns, all that's heavy in our heart is going to be, we're just setting that prayer that it's going to be blessed and resolved, and we will know what to do, and it'll come in the most synchronistic, beautiful ways. So when we're letting that happen, so that our heart can really open and receive this light and radiate this light. Hello, Sam, welcome. So as that happens, we go back to our root. And there's this connection that wants to happen between your root and your heart. And let your heart send love to your root center, your root chakra. This love that feels safe. Know that you are safe. You are protected. It is safe for you to be seen. It is safe for you to receive help. You are safe. Hey, Jill. And it is safe for your roots to get bigger. It is safe for you to get bigger. It is safe for you to take up more space. It is safe for you to speak your truth. It is safe for you to be unapologetically you. Whatever that means. Doesn't have to mean that you're loud. You might be a very quiet, loud person that takes up a lot of space, that your energy is so beautiful. Or at times maybe your voice maybe is being guided to speak loudly and be heard. However it is for you, this is what's happening right now, is this light that's going to your root center to remove those fears of persecution, of judgment, of abandonment. And we don't need to understand how that happens. Fears of losing our children or our loved ones, or our loved ones being in pain, all of that, just that old trauma is getting dissolved in this light. All of us here live, all of you watching the replay, we're all in this beautiful sacred container together. And as we get ready to enter our temple and enter those 9 minutes, invite your soul to come in front of you. Of course, your soul is inside of you, around you, your soul's all over, but let's just visualize your soul in front of you. And as you visualize your soul in front of you, it's so interesting. I see this image of your soul, and your soul's holding a tree, kind of like the just thought of this, like the tree on my candle. All right, all those roots, all those branches, and your soul's holding this tree in her beautiful hands and his beautiful hands. We know our soul is beyond gender. And this tree represents you. That's what your soul is saying. And right now, we're focusing on the roots. And your soul is holding this beautiful tree, and it's shaking it just very gently, but thoroughly. It's not hurting you or anything. And it's as your soul does this, all this clumped up soil and anything that's preventing your roots from expanding is falling and dissolving. So just clearing that so that your roots can expand. And just be with that experience for a few moments. As your soul so lovingly tends to your energy, tends to your roots. And your soul is saying you're getting ready for new growth. You're getting ready for soaring, like soaring more, emerging more, rising up. So just allow your soul to tend to your roots. As this happens, let's step into our temple. Just visualize that beautiful crystalline temple. And you step inside the temple, and there's the beautiful infinity symbol on the floor of the temple. And notice what the infinity symbol looks like today for you. Is there a color? Is there a texture? Just notice whatever details come. And then sitting on that infinity point, your soul puts that beautiful tree that is you in front of you. So you're on the infinity point, and this tree, this beautiful tree is in front of you. And you know that this tree represents in a really important way who you are. And as we get ready to sit for these 9 minutes, you're going to just be open and curious. And maybe during those 9 minutes, you'll connect with that tree. Maybe your mind will be guided somewhere completely different. Maybe your mind will go all over the place and you'll be thinking like, I don't know if anything's happening. It's okay. We're in this together, and we're going to trust that however this unfolds is perfect. So sit on that infinity symbol. Welcome your guides to be with you, whoever you're guided to invite. And if you have your candle, I've been lighting my candle. You know, my candle's been lit a lot of the day, so I left it on. So you light your candle. And remember the invocation we say, right? As this wax melts, resistance in me melts. Right? So it's okay, practice candle safety, but to have the candle lit as much as is safe possible, because you're wanting that wax to melt. And don't worry if it's done before the 9 days. I don't think that's ever happened to me, but if it is, you could always get another candle. That's okay. So, all right, I'm gonna put this down here for a little bit. And I'm actually, I don't think I've done this before, but I'm being guided to pull a goddess card right now before we go into the 9 minutes. So we got Vesta. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So whatever that means for you, it might be about the people in your home. It might be something in your home that needs upgrading. It's going to happen miraculously. It might just mean that your home becomes more of your sanctuary. It might mean that there's just like a readjustment that's happening. So look at this beautiful goddess, right, of the hearth, of the fire. So she is with us. So let's say our prayer together, and if you don't have it with you, it's okay, just follow along. And if you sign up for my newsletter, I send a reminder every day, and the invocation is there. So let's say this together. As this candle burns, my soul within me burns. As this wax melts, resistance in me melts. 9 days to clear lifetimes of fear. As I give, I receive. As I heal, I am healed. Doors open, I walk through. I am ready for the new. Abundance comes with ease and grace, for I have finally found my place. And of course, we know that our place is with our soul. That's where it starts, like that beautiful song. I guess I'm just going to be sharing songs every day, but today that's coming is that beautiful song by Angela Blue Skies. I should rehearse this beforehand, but the song is I Am Becoming Home. And that's what she sings, that I am becoming home, I am becoming home. And I just realized our card is Vesta, home, right? So, and actually, so she's just, oh, how interesting. She's just sharing with me that this also means our inner home, right? Like the occupants of our home, like that poem, The Guest House, right? That there's a healthy, beautiful healing that's happening with all of our different parts. Awesome. I'm so excited. Okay. So let me put this down, get comfortable. I'm going to put the timer. I did have my timer ready this time. Usually I use my phone as my timer. That's why I forget that I can't when I'm doing this. All right. All right. Let's get ready to begin, and I will see you on the other side, everyone. Begin. Start taking some nice cleansing breaths. Gently open your eyes if your eyes are closed. I'm going to burn a little bit of sage. If it feels good to take any sort of stretch right now, please do that. Just let yourself settle back into this more waking state. And just dissolving into the light everything that was released, and see yourself. That's all of us. Just see our light starting in our heart, radiating out, filling every cell in our body with light, and that light filling every part of our body, and then illuminating our aura, and then see those waves of light like a sun, a star, and it's radiating out to everyone who's meant to receive your light. Some of those people you might never meet. You don't know how many people benefit from your light, even people you're not even aware of. And let's take a sip of our tea, because now we know our tea was charged with all of that beautiful energy. So really mindfully, and I welcome beautiful Kuan Yin, she of 1,000 waters, who teaches us about water and the healing properties of water and how we can charge our water to heal us. So let's take a sip. That reminds me of, I've never done a sweat lodge here in the United States, but I've done, they're called temazcal in Mexico. And always afterwards and during, there's always these beautiful drinks that are made in these clay pots with all these herbs, and that reminded me of that. It's like we're in a sweat lodge. So, all right, so let me just pull 2 cards for you, and if you want to share anything in the chat, please feel free to do that. Sometimes there's a delay, so please don't ever think I'm ignoring you. Like sometimes after I post it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that person had made that comment. I had no idea. So let's start with The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. Let's see what your message is. This is for everyone watching live or watching the replay. Wow, I've never gotten this card. This is so exciting. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Look at the sword and the stone. This is so awesome. So whatever obstacle it is, and it might be internal, right? It might be just some nagging worry that's so hard for you to release, or something that seems bigger. Love pouring out my heart to Mother Mary. I know, me too. She's just has that infinite capacity to do that. And she is saying, along with your soul, you can overcome anything. So grateful, Mother Hilda. That was important to you. Yes. Yeah, she's so wise. I know. It's like, how can you say no to Mother Mary, right? It's like, you want me to stop and do this? Of course I'm going to do this. In fact, she was the one who said to do this novena. Thank you, Mother Mary. You know, when I was like, no, I'm done with novenas in 2020. And she was like, actually. So I was like, okay. Remember what I said before, if you heard me talk about the choice of no choice, right? That we always have free will. Then when we keep consecrating our will to the divine, when we keep saying, yes, beautiful soul, I'm committed to following your guidance. So one of my teachers calls it, it's that it becomes a choice of no choice, right? That we might try to negotiate and we might get angry at times or just kind of be like, no, I don't want to do that. But then we're like, okay, I'm going to do that because we trust our soul. So last card will be from... Yes, it does feel so good to do this with everyone. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. So, Lightworker Oracle, it seemed perfect since we are talking about the light. So, let's see. What's the message here? I have, okay, 2 new cards that I've never received. I'm just kind of like, what? I'm gonna have to read some of this. So it says it's got two names of two masters, Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. And look at this beautiful being in this doorway. That's kind of what it looks like to me, where I feel like when we're starting to enter our temple, our inner temple. So look at that. This is number 28. So let's see what this card says, because I don't know. I've never gotten it. Okay, this is super exciting, everyone. Okay, it says, part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and use it for healing purposes. If you change your mind, you can change your world. Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gifts of these two ascended masters. All right, so let me just say the prayer to you because it's beautiful. May my own mind now gain rest, clearing, and refreshment. May I be assisted through unconditional love for mental healing and the development of my mind in service to my spiritual life purpose. Please help me let go mentally to allow for positive healing changes to happen. I ask for the grace I need to access all helpful knowledge, understanding, and wisdom necessary for me to fulfill my divine purpose. That's so beautiful, everyone. I especially love this. May my own mind now gain rest, clearing, and refreshment. That's so perfect before we go to bed, right? It's like, may my own mind gain rest, clearing, and refreshment. That's the blessing we're receiving. All right, lovelies, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope to see you tomorrow at 7, and of course you can always catch the replay, but it's fun to have you live here as well. Bye everyone, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye everyone, see ya.